It's blocked. The Dolphins can pick this up and score on this. Down the far sideline they go. Aikman goes into the end zone.
Powell going left. He breaks a tackle to the 10. Powell is to the 5, and Powell scores a touchdown. They absolutely stole one here.
Greg Rosenthal, you ready for a big Saturday night?
I am. Saturday Night Live in New Jersey.
That's right. The Dolphins and the Jets. Now, the Dolphins coming off the win over the Cardinals, but they lost Ryan Tannehill. And it's not as bad as we thought it was. Sprained ACL, MCL. But they
Easy for you to say.
are going to, I know, they're still going to have to roll out Matt Moore.
Yeah.
How does that concern you?
Well, I'm going to do something, a little trick. I'm going to answer a question with a question.
Ooh.
Are we sure that Matt Moore is that much worse than Ryan Tannehill?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Really?
When Matt Moore played, yes, it's a downgrade. Obviously, Tannehill is more physically talented. He hasn't started since 2011. That's a long time.
Pretty bad.
But he's not that old. He's 32 years old. And when he played, to me, he was a replacement level, decent starter. That's why he keeps getting jobs as a backup. Tannehill's not an MVP candidate or anything.
No.
I'm just saying he can get the job done. So my answer is yes.
I think the more concerning thing, too, is Mike Pouncey was put on IR. So you have the center
Right.
and an inexperienced, or a guy that really isn't getting that many reps at the position as quarterback.
To me, they don't win really because of their passing game anyways. They win because of their running game.
Jay
Yeah.
Okay, so, hey, where has he been?
You know, Jay Ajayi, if you don't watch the games, you might think he's struggling. I think he's playing really well. Pouncey, you mentioned, goes to injured reserve. He hasn't been on the field in weeks. Their left tackle's been on and off. Their left guard's been on and off. He's a hard runner. I think their line's lousy. I got no worries about Jay Ajayi.
Yeah, he's not getting the same lanes that he did earlier in the season, but also he's got a ton of yards after contact. I think he has more yards after contact than he actually has yards on the ground.
This is what I'm saying. And the Jets' rush defense used to be like a thing. It's not really that much of a thing. I trust Ajayi.
We should probably talk about the Jets, too, in this game because they are the other team. But Todd Bowles, I mean, he's the hottest name right now in the
in what?
In coaches that are on the hot seat.
Okay, maybe. He shouldn't be.
I know, it's only his second season.
I don't think he has any problems.
You don't? Even when watching the defense and they're not putting any effort out there?
That was
a lot
2
of the
weeks ago. They
players,
went and won in San Francisco last week. Bryce Petty
San Francisco
is not going to save anyone's job. I think Bryce Petty is going to prove that he's not the quarterback of the future in general. To me, though, changing coaches every 2 years, that's a bad recipe.
Yeah.
I don't think the Jets will do it.
And Bryce Petty, when he played, he took a lot of unnecessary sacks, I thought, against the 49ers, which isn't great playing a Dolphins team that has pretty good pass rushers.
Cameron Wake is playing outstanding. I like the Dolphins.
Like, how much do you like them?
I like them. I'm going to lock it up.
You're going to lock it up?
Wait, can we even do that here? I don't know.
Sure.
I just locked it up.
Okay, it's going to be your lock of the week. I'm taking the Dolphins, too. Not locking them up, but they're going to win the game. We'll see if they do it. Saturday night, 8:25 Eastern.